Welcome in basketball fans to the final game of day one of the Jake Gray Valley Springs Invitational. Game four is a boys matchup versus the visiting team, the Bay Yellow Jackets, and the home team on the scoreboard, the Huntsville Eagles. We're going to step away while Josh Moore does starting lineups. We'll be back with tip off. Starting lineups just announced. Bay comes into this game 4-1, I believe. Of course, Bay's non-football, so they get to start early. This will be Huntsville's first game of the year. Very familiar with the Huntsville Eagles. We'll talk about that more throughout the night. My my booth partners tonight, Josh Moore, as always, he'll be on the mic here in just a second. He's getting us set up. And then Alpena Lady Leopards head coach Kelsey Robinson's making an appearance. Great to have her back in Valley up in the booth doing a game. She gets the light work week. She got 4-day work week, so she didn't have anything else to do on Monday. So I talked her into coming up and playing. Huntsville controlled the tip, got a good shot. Expect this game to be up and down. Bay likes to get up and run. Huntsville likes to do the same. Huntsville's two key players, number 3, Peyton Thomas, number 14, Rowdy. Whatever Rowdy's last name is, I'm sorry. Thomas. I think they're cousins, not brothers. I like to give those two kids a hard time. Going to play aggressive, man-to-man. The Eagles will. Talking with Coach Halbrook in the offseason and going in, that he likes his team. He wanted to challenge his team, so we talked about potential matchups, getting him over on this side, and he said, give me some teams that are physical, can get up and down. So we gave him Huntsville and Farmington, and he was good with it. He believes that his team can compete for a conference title, compete into a state tournament. They stumbled out of the gate, getting upset against White County Central, but they've rattled off a few wins in a row and making the trip over to North Central Arkansas. Let's see how the Yellow Jackets play. Great baseline out of bounds set right there. Get the ball in the middle of the floor, attack the rim.
Coach O, it's good to see Coach K up here with us tonight.
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach K gets to cheer on old Pops on the floor reffing. See how many he gets right, how many he gets wrong. We got some film for him.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's going to grade him tonight.
Yeah, I usually try to avoid watching games he refs. I really don't know if he's a good ref or not.
like I said at the top, I'm pretty familiar with this Huntsville Eagles team. I played these kids since they were in junior high. I've competed against Coach Gosvener since we were in junior high. So I'm kind of more watching Bay right now because I've never really seen them. Know Coach Halbrook just through the profession, not really who he is. So I'm kind of excited to see his team compete over today and tomorrow.
Yeah, Coach, you guys have got a good slate of teams coming in these next few days, and so a lot of good basketball for those that, just wanting to tune in and watch for sure.
Oh, 100%. We've got, that's something that we try to do. This area really enjoys their basketball, so we wanted to put on a quality product. And of course, Jake Gray from State Farm, he's more than willing to partner with us and sponsor this event. We wanted to get really good teams in here, really good matchups, and I think that's been successful so far. We've gotten Bentonville West and Salem. Those are going to be two potential state tournament teams in their respective classifications. We play our boys and Lisa North. I think Lisa North is another state tournament team in 3A. And then our girls and Springdale, I think those are two state tournament teams, and then these two teams here. So we've got a great first night. And tomorrow's matchup to be even better. We've got not only good teams, but we've got good players.
Yeah.
We've got players that'll play at the next level. So that's what we want to showcase here at Valley Springs.
Now, I know you said that I've seen that Bay's played several games. Is this Huntsville's first game of the year?
This is Huntsville's first game.
Yeah, they're a football team, so they're able to. They start a little later than a lot of us do.
And that can be good and bad. I mean, for Bay, they're going to have a very limited scout on Huntsville. They're going to kind of have to play like it's the first game. Huntsville's going to be a little bit more prepared on the sets and actions and everything, but Huntsville also has the fresh legs. They're going to be excited to get their season tipped off. Bay's played for a couple weeks now. We're kind of, this is kind of the next lull that comes in the season as a non-football school. So exciting matchup to see how it pans out over the next little bit.
Good pass down low there as Dotson for Bay puts that one in.
Yeah, they've already seen that pass a couple times tonight, so there's going to have to be some adjustments.
Three, this is going to be a lob. They're going to run the post to this side, kind of a unique action. Good, and now he's going to get, backside lob. That's a real unique play.
And it worked and good.
I've seen that on film, just kind of watching what they played Sloan Hendricks, who we play coming up, and saw that action go to the corner, and then it's a unique lob area. So whenever you hear him call three, you know that's coming. I don't know, 4.
I was about to ask if you know what's coming this time.
I don't know.
We'll get you to draw that one up for us later.
No, the reason I know 3 is whenever you look on film as a coach, you're thinking, hey, man, that's pretty unique. That's a different look that teams don't usually show, and so you try to look and steal from other coaches, see what will work with your team. So I noticed that play and heard him call 3, and I said, let's file that one away. That's a good one. Yep, charge.
Oh,
they're going to say defensive foul instead of offensive.
Yeah, that has to be on 11. Yeah, on the primary defender, not the charge. Rowdy was in good position. That's Rowdy Thomas's game. I expect him to take 2 or 3 charges tonight. First one was no good by Willard. Second one up and in. 2-point lead for the Jackets.
Coach K, we've had a comment on the live stream asking if you were looking for a career in announcing. Doc Holliday was really interested in that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick to coaching.
We had a couple of coaches up here when they left earlier after the first game. They thought, hey, this would be their secondary career.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a secondary career. I think coaching's the only option right now.
Tied that one up, yeah.
See, and that's what Huntsville does really well. They don't allow middle drives. That's what we attempt to do with the senior boys. We try to force sideline, baseline, try to get that help to rotate over and slide in, take a charge. And Coach Geisner, that's how he grew up playing with Coach Stafford. That's how he does a really good job of teaching that secondary defensive help. And Huntsville's really solid, really hard to play against.
Good finish there.
Yeah, he wasn't going to stop, and they just didn't stop him, and he just took it strong.
Wow. Free throw up and in by number 12, Jace Thompson.
Isaiah Jones and Waylon Floyd checking in for Bay.
Let's see what play 2 is. Oh, a little backside screener action. I like it.
Good, another good finish there.
Yeah.
Hayden Thomas, yeah. That looked good.
It did look good.
That's his game, too. Off the catch, he can knock shots down, and he's a microwave. He can get hot in a hurry.
No, yeah, that was a great look there.
Elmer Peraza checking in for Huntsville. Oh.
That's probably one of my biggest pet peeves coaching is giving up an offensive rebound. You force a player that just came off the bench into a bad shot, and then we give up the offensive rebound and give them chance at the free throw line. That just absolutely drives me up the wall.
I feel like that's one of the most frustrating things for me as well. Just because a lot of times you're just getting outworked because you didn't do your job blocking out. And then it normally, if you're giving them 2 to 3 shots of possession, they're going to end up getting a good look or getting fouled.
Yeah, instead of having the last shot with the chance to go up 7 or 8, now it's a 3-point game going into the quarter. Those things add up. Josh, we've seen it with my team a couple times. The 2 to 3 point swings add up over 32 minutes, and that can turn into an 8-9 point game.
Real quickly when you're not careful. Just a couple of empty possessions for you is a big deal breaker for you in most games.
Yeah, for sure. Clock hasn't started yet.
They're late on it for some reason.
They're about 2 seconds late there, so they're going to get a couple extra.
Yeah, Willard to the bucket. Yeah. That seems to be Jake Willard's game, getting downhill, getting to the rim, strong physical kid. I know he's one of their leading players, leading scorers. Seems like that's where he does his damage.
Yeah, I don't think anyone noticed the clock not
Yeah,
starting.
I didn't hear anybody yelling.
Well, I mean,
there's like 2 seconds there.
Oh, no. Bullet pass.
Oh, yeah. That's
Hayden
a good look.
For 3. Oh, right.
Oh, just couldn't finish. And, folks, at the end of one, your score is 17 for Bay, Huntsville 12. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter.
Fall is in full bloom at Plants Etc. Carnahan Farms and Land Management. They are your full-service nursery and garden store, now bigger and better than ever, offering full-service landscaping and lawn care. Get your fall decor, mums and pumpkins, and get this, you could roll out in a 2025 Yamaha Viking Ranch.
That's the way every day goes. Every time we've no control. If the sky is pink and white, if the ground is black and yellow, it's the same way you showed me. Nod my head, don't close my eyes. Halfway on the slope.
Seconds ball coming out to start this second half. Or the second quarter, I mean, not second half, second quarter. It's been a long day, Josh.
Oh, I totally know.
Must be hard having school on Mondays.
Easy now, Coach. What is the day as far as times that you go to school during the day when you are there?
Yeah, I have to be there at 7:25. School starts at 7:45, and then we get out at 4:14. So it's really not that much longer than what y'all do in a day to get a whole day off.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's a little bit longer when I live 30 minutes away, but
yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he did a good job there.
I mean, he did exactly like you called it, Coach O. I mean, he drove that baseline going in strong, but, I mean, the defender there just went ahead and stood strong himself.
Yeah, and that's just Huntsville's defense. I mean, it's the same as ours, same philosophy as what we try to do when we play man. It's that helps from the low side. So where Bay's going to have success, they did a really good job of going post split. They entered low post and split away. If they can get that ball in the middle of the floor, it's a very hard rotation for Huntsville. But if you drive it sideline and baseline, that fits right into how they're guarding.
No strong defense there, not allowing him to get that. Oh.
Another offensive rebound.
Hayden Thomas starts out 0 for 3. I'll be letting him know about that later.
Hey, listen, boy.
Me and Peyton, we go to Huntsville's junior high team camp every year, and he's one that has worked it. Their kids usually work it. Me and him will go back and forth. We've got a good relationship, so I'll make sure to catch him after the game and say, I saw that 0 for 3 start.
You know, basketball was never my game. I played it 1 year, my freshman year, for a city team, and I knew right then I was called to better things for my life, and that was football and baseball. So, so my hat's off to any player that can get out there and shoot the ball and make it within that little rim. Good look, just not able to convert it.
Yeah, and he can hit those too. I mean, he's a capable shooter. That's one that he'll probably hit later in the game.
Mm-hmm. They've gotten a lot of good looks from three, so once they start making them.
Part of that may be first game. The game goes a little bit faster than it does in practice. I know Huntsville, and I know they get after it in practice. I know Coach Goswiner really works them. But this game's another step quicker, so that just may be legs, rushing it a little bit, not in rhythm. Mm-hmm. Those adjustments will be made. Kids will hit in the second half.
For sure.
The jump ball called on that one.
Yeah, the guy on the baseline tried to call a foul, but the guy that was in the area, he called the jump first. I don't think Huntsville is very happy about that call.
I know. I mean, I think a lot of people in the gym was.
Double foul
Double foul
called.
there.
Like down there jockeying back and forth, I guess.
I just kind of thought they were battling.
I was going to say,
they're
going
still,
at it right now.
Still going at it.
Yeah.
Both of them got their hands up, but they're definitely going at it.
Now they got their warnings from both. Mm-hmm. Pops got in there. And
yeah.
tried to clear it.
Yeah. See, and this is good for Peyton because he'll get to the free throw line. He'll see a couple go in, and that'll settle him down.
I was going to say, I keep waiting on him to hit a three and know that after that he's probably going to knock several down. In and out.
One for two from the line for Thomas. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. That was a really good look.
Where'd they get the ball at, Josh?
I don't know. I wasn't really actually watching that part.
They got the ball to the nail, offside cut, got that ball in the middle of the floor. Help wasn't able to rotate how you want it to rotate. Wide open dish for a layup. That's why getting to that middle whenever you're playing a team like Huntsville and us, where we're trying to force the sideline baseline. If you can get to the middle, you cannot rotate. I mean, it's just hard. You're out of position to be able to do that. So they got to the middle, got to the nail, offside cut, wide open layup.
Huntsville will be in the bonus the rest of this quarter. 5 minutes is a long time to get to shoot free throws.
That is
they
a
really
long time.
need to take advantage of that in this second quarter.
And right now they're 1 for 3 the last couple of times.
1 for 4.
If they can put a few free throws in, they could really use that over the next 5 minutes.
Well,
when every foul is free throws.
And you score when the clock stops, so you're not feeling like you're just running out of time constantly. You're scoring with momentum, clock stop, you get them in a little bit of foul trouble. And you can be a little aggressive. You only have 1 foul.
Right. And it's still their first game of the year, so getting that breather on the free throws is going to help as well.
Coach Gosner believes they're curling somewhere.
Oh, wow. He just sunk in there, just stayed, and everyone scattered from him.
Oh.
Offensive foul.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Marky Dodson with the flush. Yeah, Coach Gosner may think about getting a timeout here pretty quick. That went from a 5-point lead to a 10-point lead pretty quick.
Yep,
there it is.
With 4.5 left in the second quarter, 23-13, Huntsville trails. We'll be back.
Has this ever been you or a family member, or have you ever been involved in an auto accident and found out that you didn't have enough coverage or inadequate coverage? I would love to help you look at all of your policies and review those. I can help you with auto insurance, with life insurance, with health insurance, and even home insurance. Call me today I'm Kimberly Horton at Farm Bureau here in Harrison. My phone number is 870-741-3488. I would love to help, and go Tigers.
And we're back out of that timeout break.
Huntsville really needs to stop right here on this possession.
Yeah, there's half the quarter still left to go, and like you said, Coach K, they're shooting free throws, so there's no reason to panic.
Right.
This lead needs to be, 6 or 7 going into and 1. If they can cut this lead in half and make it 6 going into the break,
right,
they should be fine. Get their legs back under them, make a few adjustments. I say adjustments, just probably re-emphasize what you thought coming into the game, because probably nothing's changed, and just roll.
And like you said earlier, once they knock down a couple threes, I mean, they haven't hit well yet. So when that happens, that's going to change the pace of the game, give them a little momentum.
And as both of you coaches know, basketball is a game of runs. I mean, just like that, it can flip. But the confident shots just got to happen for Huntsville at the moment, just to give them a little something like that to say, okay, now we can run an offense. Let's get it going.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's a great attack by number 4, Mason McElhaney. Hope I said that right. Tough shot.
That was a tough shot.
You live with those, Josh. You absolutely live with those. It'll drive you crazy that they hit it, but
yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta say, all right, that's just basketball for you.
Yeah, sometimes your players just have to understand. That's the shot we want them to take. If they hit it, so be it.
good move.
Oh, just hard.
One thing that we failed to mention a couple plays ago, Rowdy Thomas sat down with his 3rd foul. That'll be big, because he's their physical presence. He's kind of their heart of the team. He'll step in there, take the charge. He'll battle, he'll push and shove a little bit. So with him off the floor, let's see how that changes Huntsville.
Oh.
He's running 3 again. Post to the corner, throwing that backside lob.
Coach O, that pronunciation you had a while ago, they said you said it right.
How about me?
Hey.
That's one of my fears of calling games, is not getting a right pronunciation of a kid's name, and I know I've butchered quite a few.
Well, my name is Jared, spelled with 2 R's and an ED, and my last name is Osnes, so I get it a lot. And so I always hate whenever that happens to me, so I want to make sure we're pronouncing the kids' names right. That's something to be very proud of, is your name and where you come from. Please go in.
Golly, it just couldn't go in for him, could it?
They're getting good looks. Huntsville really is getting good looks. And as a coach, I mean, if you're running your stuff and you're getting good looks, you just got to hope and pray that, something's going to fall pretty soon before this game gets out of hand. But we look up and it's an 18-point game.
Good block out.
Let's see if they can go 2 for 2 right here.
They need it. Minute 23 left in the half, down 18. Let's see if we can get this game back to 10 to 12.
Yeah, I was going to say 12 going into half. If it's a 5-point game going into the 4th.
Absolutely. high school basketball, 18 points is nothing with the shot clock. I mean,
Oh, yeah, I know.
we've already played multiple games where we're down 15, 16, 17, 18, and, we come back and we're, 2 or 3 points down within a possession. So, it's never over, especially once it's in the first half. You can get up and down. Kids can get hot from three, as we've seen. Payton's gone 0 for 4, 0 for 5, and he's gotten good looks. Those shots will fall.
Yep. Thompson going 2 for 2 is a good start to get them cutting that deficit.
Yeah, that's a bad foul by Payton. He's a little frustrated right now. He's trying to do it on the defensive end, just 35 feet from the bucket, trying to reach. Puts them on the foul line, picks up his second foul.
Yeah, and you can see with the hands on the hips and just head down for a lot of them right now. It's just, like you said, just a frustration that's keeping them from getting themselves back in the game.
Number 5, Gabe Williams at the line for the Bay Yellow Jackets hits the first one. Huntsville needs a bucket. Doesn't matter if they use all this shot clock. They need a bucket. Some positive momentum going into the half. Good scramble by Bay. Good back cut. Missed him. Be patient. Don't do too much. Shot clock. There we go. Oh, yeah. Good.
Yeah, that was a good job. Really need to end this first half with a bucket.
And they need to end it with the ball. Even if
Yes,
they don't get a bucket, they don't need to give Bay.
Another opportunity.
Keep running your action. The shot will come.
Yes, they got to be patient and find the right look.
There we go. Coach Geisner got him into something. Probably going to go around to 8. Make sure they get the last one.
That's
a good finish.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they wanted.
That's a very good job by the Eagles to close that out.
Yeah, for sure. At the end of the first half, Huntsville 19, Bay at 35. We're going to take a break, be back for the start of the second half in just a few.
Hi, my name is Lance Williams. I'm a 2023 graduate of Farmington High School, currently attending North Arkansas College. My goal is to become a police officer. I chose to attend North Ark for the small class sizes and the sense of community here from all the student activities and cheering on the Pioneers at ball games. I also wanted to go to a college where I could succeed with lots of transfer options. To learn more about the opportunities North Ark has in store for you, visit northark.edu/welcome. Hi, my name is Lance Williams. I'm a 2023 graduate of Farmington High School, currently attending North Arkansas College. My goal is to become a police officer. I chose to attend North Ark for the small class sizes and the sense of community here from all the student activities and cheering on the Pioneers at ball games. I also wanted to go to a college where I could succeed with lots of transfer options. To learn more about the opportunities North Ark has in store for you, visit northark.edu/welcome. Hi, my name is Lance Williams. I'm a 2023 graduate of Farmington High School, currently attending North Arkansas College. My goal is to become a police officer. I chose to attend North Ark for the small class sizes and the sense of community here from all the student activities and cheering on the Pioneers at ball games. I also wanted to go to a college where I could succeed with lots of transfer options. To learn more about the opportunities North Ark has in store for you, visit northark.edu/welcome. Hi, my name is Lance Williams. I'm a 2023 graduate of Farmington High School, currently attending North Arkansas College. My goal is to become a police officer. I chose to attend North Ark for the small class sizes and the sense of community here from all the student activities and cheering on the Pioneers at ball games. I also wanted to go to a college where I could succeed with lots of transfer options. To learn more about the opportunities North Ark has in store for you, visit northark.edu/welcome.
All right, folks, here we are. Start of the second half here between this matchup between the Huntsville Eagles and the Bay Yellow Jackets. Looks like it's going to be Eagles ball. And I'm going to hand it right back over to Coach O as he continues to do a fantastic job at the play-by-play.
I'm kind of hoping to see play 3 again. let's see that backside lob coming out.
Yeah.
Where I'm getting it. 33's downhill. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Great call, Mr. Powers.
I say, good call, Dad. It's a good start.
All over that one. I don't always agree with you, but I agree with that one.
You guys kind of have that love-hate relationship. You love to see him, but hate to see him on the court, right?
No. We what I like about Clint is, he knows me, I know him. He'll let me chew on him, and then he'll just say, "Coach, you're wrong." I'll be like, "Okay."
It makes me feel better. He tells me that all the time, but about life in general.
That's great. He put it up strong. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Calling low right here. Maybe an ISO for 5. Looks like 10's a no guard. I didn't really have that on the scout report, but they're not even closing to 15 feet.
And he wasn't even looking to shoot.
He didn't.
Great position by Jace Thompson right there.
Is that his second or third charge taken?
I know of 2 for sure. It could be 3
And that's 3 fouls.
on Willard.
Thought we seen Dason Hensley for a second.
If they could get Willard a 4th early, that'd be big fun.
And Coach Albrook sticking with Willard. He trusts him not to get his 4th early. Rowdy off the glass.
Yeah. That's a tough shot.
Rowdy, the bank closes at 5. I don't know if we're counting that. I guess he's online banking. He's banking after hours.
Wow, he went way up and got that one.
Let the no guard shoot the 3, and then we reward him with an offensive rebound. Try it again. Got a rebound.
Yep.
Got a rebound.
Oh, my God. There we go.
Yep. Had him on the body right there. Yep.
Man, that's twice Huntsville. I mean, I don't want to just rag on it, but the no guard that you've picked out shot 2
No, yeah.
bad shot. I mean, they're open, but they're bad shots for the player he is, and we give him 2 offensive rebounds and a bucket right there.
And he still got it. Good
Good
hustle.
pitch ahead.
Oh.
Score. That's got to
I
be.
think 21 should have just kept it right
I
there.
was going to say, you got to go up with that one. Even if you miss it, hopefully you draw the foul.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what Huntsville's got to do. They have to have an and one mindset. They're going hard to the rim. If it gets blocked, it gets blocked. That's the worst thing that can happen. Hayden just cannot get anything to fall.
That baseline cut.
Oh.
Now that looked like Dason Hensley. Dason, if you're watching, which I doubt it, you know I love you.
Yeah, he's probably not tuned into this game, but
I did have him reffing my 7th grade jamboree on Saturday.
he said he was reffing some games. I didn't find out from where.
He didn't ref either of mine, but he ref both our boys' games.
It's too easy.
I was too busy cooking supper for everybody, and he come in. About the time I was finished up, and he just said he got done reffing games. And he was pretty wore out, he said.
Good pass.
There you go.
Great job. Got to the middle floor, help rotate it over, hit the open guy. It's
They've
good
got to
basketball.
get a stop on defense.
Got extra.
There you go. That's
Secured the first board.
Now you got numbers. Bad reach. Go attack 4.
oh,
That's it.
that'll work on the follow-up. A little bit of hesitation.
Huntsville has some heavy legs.
They're gonna get that one on Bollinger.
You can see it on their faces. You can see their body language. They're a little gassed right now. Their first game. They've played hard, played with a lot of effort. But that first game, those legs go, and Huntsville just doesn't have a deep bench this year. He's only played about 8 guys. So just one of those things, got to shake the rust off. Willard for 3. That was good before he even caught it. You could just tell from the offensive flow and his body language. He had his feet set. I knew that was going in. The move, Chase Thompson.
They, like Coach K said, they get a couple of good defensive stops here and transition points.
Hey, is that Caden Smith on the YouTube comment saying it's the gym? Hey, Caden, this is a shooter's gym. I think that was just a you problem. No, if that is Caden, he made his collegiate debut the other day. Former Huntsville Eagle, hit a big shot that I saw. Really proud of him to see some area kids succeed at the next level, and wish you the best of luck, Caden.
Got him off his feet.
Good move.
Good move, Jay.
Yeah, couldn't finish.
You know what we call that as a coach? $1 million move and a 10-cent finish.
I could believe it. Runaway ball behind the stands. There's no telling what else he'll pull out from behind there either. He says, yes, it is. He said, that gym was terrible. Appreciate you, Coach.
Yes. Good defensive possession for the Eagles right there. Great communication, switching on all the actions. You know, this is some good things to see for Huntsville. You may not win the game, but you want to see stuff that you can build on as they continue their early season of just, you know, getting these guys. A lot of them haven't played big varsity minutes, just seeing what they do well, put some guys in some different positions, some things that you see surprises you.
You know, and it's like I was telling Mike earlier. I mean, while you play these games, you play every game to win, but games like this really give you a chance to see schools that are of a upper class, of a different classification. You get to see the talent level on their end. I mean, it just helps make you want to be better when you go up against talent like that you wouldn't normally see in your conference and stuff. So you don't like losing any of these games, but if you take it, the important thing is you're taking something from it to make you better moving forward.
Absolutely. And the thing that's great about Arkansas high school basketball is you don't need a resume to get to the state tournament. I mean, you can lose every single non-conference game, but if you win the right conference games, you get to the regional state, or you get to the district regional tournament, win the right games there. I mean, you're in the state tournament and you're there. I mean, it's all about playing right at the right time and having good momentum and executing what you need to be executing at the right time of year. He's a tough man to guard. I'm excited to call the Bay and Farmington matchup tomorrow. that'll be a great match. That'll be a great matchup to watch.
Yeah.
You know, Farmington being fresh may be the difference in that game with Bay playing tonight. You know, they're playing the early game tonight or the late game tonight, early game tomorrow, so they can get back to Bay. But I think that'll be a fun matchup to see Coach Taylor and the Farmington Cardinals go up against this team. I've been impressed.
What classification is Bay?
Bay is 2A.
Bay is 2A, and Huntsville's 4, aren't they?
Correct. I guess it was actually Coach Taylor that got Bay involved in this conversation. Him and Coach Halbrook are friends.
Oh, cool.
And he knew that Coach Halbrook was looking for good quality games because he feels that his team is towards the top of his league and his region and wanted to challenge him early. And so he got us in contact, and I asked Coach Halbrook if he'd be willing to play Farmington because not everybody is. And he said, we'll play whoever you give us.
That's what you like to hear from teams too. You know, knowing that it might be a David versus Goliath type situation, but I mean, from what I'm seeing out here, like you said, it'll be a good matchup tomorrow to see how they fare up against each other.
Where I think Bay stays in the game, you know, obviously we still got a whole quarter of this game left to play and watch. But, you know, Huntsville will play Harrison tomorrow in the late game, so we'll see Huntsville again tomorrow. Number 10, that's Wyatt McElwain for Bay, hits one. But I think Bay and Farmington's a good matchup because good guards. Jace Thompson going right back at him. Yeah, that's a push off. Clint Powers, 2 for 2.
He'll be happy to know he got your approval.
He sure will.
Hey, whenever he goes back and watch this and he listens to me comment, hey, Mr. Powers, it's way easier to see the game from up here. So whenever I argue, you say, Coach, that's wrong. Well, I don't have a good angle on it. That's what we all say. We don't have a good angle.
Well, folks, as you can look there, the score is not hieroglyphics. I apologize. Not sure. There we go. There you can see the score 60-36 with 3.2 to go in this third quarter. Well, while we got a second, Coach, here, let's talk a little bit about those matchups coming up tomorrow. As you can see on your screen, tomorrow's schedule, like you said, Mountain View girls and Farmington girls are going to play up against each other, and then the Bay boys that we see tonight versus the Farmington boys. Tell us a little bit about this Heber Springs Jasper girls matchup here.
I'm actually going to defer to Coach K a little bit. I'm not the expert on the girls side. So Coach K, tell us about old Heber Springs and Jasper.
No, yeah. I mean, you've got some good girls games tomorrow night. Jasper, I've already played Jasper this year. They've got some size. They've got a really good guard that I think does a lot for them. They actually, I think y'all know, they came to y'all's place the other night and ended up losing by 10, I think, to your girls. I was talking to Grice on Saturday at his 7th grade jamboree, and he was just talking about how many tough matchups he has coming up. But how it's kind of what we were talking about earlier. He wants to play a tough schedule early so that later in the season, you know, when they're making the regional tournament and making state tournament, that they've seen those type teams and they're prepared and they can see what mistakes they make against some really good teams and adjust to those. Jasper had a girl go down in the summer with a torn ACL, and his lineup looks a little different now than what he originally thought it was going to, but I have no doubt that Coach Grice will have a good game plan, and his girls will work really hard and be super scrappy during it, so I'm sure it's going to give you a good game.
Well, Coach, let's go to the Harrison-Huntsville game. We see Huntsville tonight right now, what they're facing off. Do you know much about the Harrison boys?
Yeah, I do know that Ryder Scribner decided for his senior year to go prep school. He's playing his senior year at the new school in Fayetteville. And so that changes them a lot. They've got some new faces, but I think Harrison's excited about the team they have, and it'll be a great matchup. That's kind of an old school rivalry, Harrison and Huntsville. So I'm glad that we're able to put that on the schedule. That should bring out a decent crowd.
Yeah, being pretty local for both teams. I mean, Huntsville's about 45 minutes to an hour away from here. Of course, Harrison just literally just a stone's throw. So yeah, you're right. Should see some pretty good crowds. Last game of the night for tomorrow night. So hopefully we'll see the stands packed in here, and if not, we'll see our numbers shoot up on the live stream. And so we've been running pretty good numbers tonight, Coach. I mean, I've averaged anywhere from 80 to 100 plus. So a lot of fans tuning in and watch their teams. So.
And I just want to give a shout out to not only our volunteer announcers that we've had. I know Coach Yates and Zach Wheeler were on for the first game for a little bit of it. And then obviously you and Mike calling the Valley games, and then Coach K taking her night off. She's got games tomorrow, but taking her night off, coming up here and hanging out. We appreciate them, but we also appreciate you guys putting on this and putting this out on the internet, so not only the people that come in and watch these good games, but also somebody that can just hop on YouTube and watch some great basketball here at Valley Springs.
Well, it's definitely been a privilege and an honor to be able to do it. We wanted to do it last year, or not last year, but the year before when it was last held. Unfortunately, due to a conference that we normally go to each year, it was held the same week, and we were unable to be here for it. But this year worked out fine, and putting together, timing it, it's fun. And I mean, I appreciate camera operators that's been working their tails off doing that, doing a great job keeping up. It's not fun. It's not always fun, I should say. It's sometimes a little hectic to keep up with. It's the camera operator there. She's ready. She's tuned in.
The junior girls have been working their tails off between being liaisons for the visiting schools, getting them to the locker rooms, making sure they've got their shirts, filming, helping you guys out, getting coaches water. They've been troopers. That they really help us out. It's a full team effort, all hands on deck this week with the Invitational, but I think we've really put together something that's a good product.
Yeah, to me, from it seems like y'all have done a really great job of putting on something that teams are going to want to come back to and be a part of.
I agree 100% with what you just said there, Coach K. I mean, just me being a small part of what's going on. This is only the night one, and we've had some not only great basketball, we've talked about that, but, I mean, the crowds have been good for a Monday night. You typically sometimes don't see a very good crowd on a Monday night, and usually not until the weekends, but these teams have all traveled well. Their fans have traveled well and come, and Bentonville West is two and a half hours away, something like that, and they had a good crowd this evening. And so, yeah, you're right, Coach K. When you put on a good product like that, teams are going to want to come back when they know they're treated well, taken care of, and just know that the matchups are going to be fun.
And we would be remiss without saying a thank you to Jake Gray. None of this is possible without him.
Absolutely.
He's one of those ones that, Jake's awesome because whenever we put our mind into something and, we give him an idea, he's not going to take any shortcuts. He's not that kind of guy. He's going to want to do everything right. And he really helped us put a first-class event, helping us wherever we needed. And he definitely sucked his time into it. He was here tonight, and we'll probably be making a trip over tomorrow. So, we like to spread the love around with everybody, but make sure you go and stop in and see Jake, see what he can do for you, any insurance needs out at Jake Gray State Farm in Harrison.
Absolutely. It's always great when you can partner with people like that to help see a vision come to pass. Good shot put up.
I would like to see, and I'm not the coach, but Peyton Thomas has really struggled, number 3 for Huntsville. He needs to have some good confidence, and he's a very confident kid, but he needs to see the bucket fall in tonight just to put himself in the right mindset going into tomorrow's game with Harrison, because that's a big one for him. Like I said, that's a traditional rivalry when they're in the same league. They didn't like each other. I'm glad that we were able to put that game together because not only will that, will that bring a good crowd, but that'll also kind of make that game have a little more emotion to it. And I'd like to see Peyton getting one to fall. That way he can feel at least decent going into tomorrow.
Yeah, you've already had some really good games tonight, but I think you have some really fun matchups to watch tomorrow. So I'll definitely be tuning into the live stream in between my games.
She's gonna He'd be looking, be like, what play can we draw up from here?
Yeah.
Number
See,
3.
I love stealing from other people if I like it.
Hey, if she runs play 3 from Bay,
Yeah.
I'm clipping that film and I'm sending it to Coach Halbrook.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to just put that one out there.
I've been impressed with 12, Jace Thompson.
Yeah, I thought he's done a really good job.
He's attacked the glass. He's kind of stepped up in that scoring role. Peyton didn't have it tonight. Rowdy, played very hard. They needed that second score to kind of step up, and Jace is kind of. This is where you find out who you got. Jace isn't one that has played just a ton of minutes. He's taken a few charges. He's been everywhere. That's the kind of player you want to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just a little short there. Yeah, when you're down like this, 24. I mean, this is the time, like you said, where you're just trying to run stuff just to try to keep yourself, in that execution mode of this is what we're going to run and continue. And you might be down 24, but even if you can still run your offense and get some points out of it, especially your younger guys that may not see it much.
Well, this is the best practice, Josh. I mean, you're not going to get this live reps in practice.
Right.
As good as Huntsville's JV may be, they're not Bay.
Right.
And so they're not going to give you the same looks that a very quality school or a very quality team is going to give you. So these are the best practice reps that you can get. Of course, Coach Gosner is going to try to give some of these young guys chances to play here towards the end of the game. But he's also left some guys in there that, they need to execute. They need to play. These are very good practice reps in a game setting.
Mm-hmm. Three and a half to go with this fourth and final quarter of this fourth and final game tonight. I want to thank everyone for tuning in like you have.
Thompson again.
Be sure to be checking us out about 4 o'clock tomorrow when we have our first game of the night. Tipping off and ready to kicking off like with football here. Tipping off here and getting ready to start the second night here. Got all the action coming to you on Tuesday night and as well as the final night on Thursday.
You know what? One thing I'm excited about tomorrow is I don't have a game to worry about getting ready for that night, so I get to just be a basketball fan. I'm excited to be up here in the booth, watch some good quality basketball, eat some great food in the hospitality room that our parents have provided, and just be a fan of the game instead of be stressing about a game that has to be played.
Right.
Yeah. Now, do you know, Coach Oz, does Harrison have a lot of any key players that are going to be out just because they're still in football season?
I honestly don't know. I think and I could be speaking out of turn because I really don't know, but I think the majority of Harrison's football players don't play basketball. They play baseball. So
yeah.
I think Harrison's kind of paired up football and baseball, and their basketball kids are the basketball kids.
I know their football boys are in the state playoffs this Friday night, so I didn't know how that was going to affect them basketball-wise tomorrow.
There you go. Yeah, it was.
There may be a couple. I don't keep up with the Goblins too much. I'm allergic to blue. Great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2. Jackson Hudgens, back-to-back buckets in transition. See, these are some of the things that you kind of look at if you're Coach Gosler. Okay, who's somebody that, you know, they may not crack the top 5 or 6, but somebody that you can reach down into the bench in a game, you know, foul trouble or whatever, and who can you trust to make a play and do their job? And that's what some of these guys are out here doing. They're, you know, like I said, you're not going to come out with the win right here. You're down, you know, down 16 with a minute 44. But, you know, what positive things can you do to show Coach Gosler, hey, you know, I can play.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes fans see the score and just think it's throwaway time and we're just out there running up and down. But at the varsity level, you know, coaches are always evaluating.
Mm-hmm. Next man up.
Number 5, Braden Van Valkenburg drawing the foul. First one's up and good. Checking in for the Bay Yellow Jackets, number 35, Luke Staggs.
When did y'all get your fans?
Generous, gracious sponsor Matt McKinney gave generously for that, and we were able to purchase that, and we put that up. Just it's been up now. This is the start of the second week. So we put it up just before Mike and I left for our conference last week, and so it's getting broke in pretty good.
No,
trying
that's awesome.
trying to get the stuff on there, and
Josh told us, he said, now this scoreboard has to stay on, let those LED warm up, that way it's balanced, all the IT stuff that I know nothing about.
Right.
But he was just telling me, and I said, you know what, I have the perfect thing that will break it in. It's opening day for college basketball, so we had basketball running all day.
That's
I'm probably
awesome.
telling on myself, but we just had it up and we had it on. He stepped over the line.
Yeah.
And, you know, you talking about Farmington, his dad coming over and coaching and all that last year or whatever, but I've already forgot the kid's name, and I shouldn't have, that you wanted to watch that day.
Johnny Taylor.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Johnny Taylor and his son Lane playing at Murray State. I wanted to watch their game anyway. And I said, can we throw that up there? And he said, absolutely.
That's awesome.
So, and good
And
news for us
Valkenburg.
is we actually was able to look at it after putting it up and realize we can make this bigger. And so it's actually, we have more panels coming to make it bigger.
Wow.
There'll be additional, I know you folks at home can't see this and probably could care less what we're talking about, but
Hey, it's big time for Valley Springs.
Yeah,
We're
for sure.
we're moving up.
Hey, they're just gonna have to come to a home game.
you're going to
and
have
be
to
able
come see it.
Or better yet, you come out tomorrow night at the Jake Gray State Farm Valley Springs Invitational, watch some great basketball, see the video board. Be a great night.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're close by and you don't have a team playing, and
It's gonna be some
need,
good
need to
basketball.
come watch it. It's a Tuesday night, but it's worth the drive for sure. So, well, that comes down to the end of it right now. Your final score is going to be Bay 67, Huntsville 55. Great basketball matchup too here coming up tomorrow night. I want to thank every single one of you guys for tuning in tonight for all the games. Be sure to join us tomorrow night as the first game tips off at 4 o'clock. Coach K, Coach O, thanks for joining us up here in the booth, doing some guest announcing and everything. Coach K, good luck to your games this
Thank
week.
you.
Hope everything comes out and get some wins for you. You got a big one against Bergman tomorrow, is that correct?
Tomorrow's Bergman, and
so-
homecoming with Omaha on Friday.
All right, so if you're an Alpena fan, make sure that you go and watch them and support those Lady Leopards and Leopard boys. So, well, I'm Josh Moore signing off with Coach K and Coach O, and thanks again to all of our camera operators for doing such a great job. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you later on.